Hello, hello. Part two of the vibes because we just had part two, day two of holding space on the Zoom. Yet again, if you have not registered to join us, you should definitely do that. Just saying, because it's a vibe. It's absolutely awesome. So truly grateful for those who came, Miss Nicole being one of them, and now coming and joining me here. Part two of the vibes. Appreciate you, Miss Nicole. Hello, hello again. Hello, hello again. So, Leo, Jupiter in Leo. We are tapping into the very incredible, vibrant, shiny energy of what it means to have Jupiter in Leo. What's up, T? Welcome again. Welcome. She was also with us in holding space and now here. Grateful, grateful. So I think we'll tap into Leo in Jupiter in Leo. Welcome, Sister Omi. Thank you for trickling in here too. Sister Omi was also with us in the Zoom room holding space. Beautiful vibes. Tapping in, Ashe. So we're in an energy of shining. We're in an energy of like really no more apologies and excuses and playing small, and like shine, baby, shine is the frequency when Jupiter is in Leo. Jupiter is our planet of expansion, of infinite abundance, of luck, of prosperity, the fairy godfather of the skies, right? So when we think about Leo energy, Leo is about, see me here, look at me. I'm the most important. I'm the shiniest. I am the king of the jungle. Lion vibrations, shine, the mane, the strut, all of that is Leo vibration. When Jupiter is in Leo, you put those forces together, and again, no apologies. You don't care what anybody thinks and says about you. You are naming, claiming, demanding, commanding who you are, allowing and giving yourself permission to shine. And again, we tap into giving ourselves permission, but we have to practice the permission that we give ourselves. We have to bring that into form and experience. So the ways that we do that with Leo in Jupiter, Jupiter in Leo, and I always say them interchangeably in many ways because, of course, technically it is the planet being in the constellation, but the constellation is all up in the planet right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's up. Welcome, Pep Talk Tracy. Welcome, Mokia. Welcome, welcome. We're going to tap into the frequency officially today and for the next 12 months or so till about mid-July next year. We've got Jupiter in Leo, and that is, again, major expansion and luck and abundance and naming, claiming, demanding, commanding your shine, your spotlight, being on stage, putting yourself front and center unapologetically. That's what's up. So we're going to tap back into tarot. Last night I tapped into moonology, as I always do when the readings fall on an actual new moon or full moon. So last night we had our full moon frequency, so I used moonology, but back to tarot. Back to tarot tonight, and we are tapping into your shine, your stage, your spotlight, and how you are supposed to show up unapologetically and have like no to give. Okay? Like, seriously, y'all, this is the frequency right now. And we've got a year to do it in the year of the sun that rules Leo. The luminary, we are into 2026 is ruled by the sun. This year is ruled by the sun. So for Jupiter and Leo to be in alignment during the year of the sun, during the fire horse, which again, all of that as well taps into our solar plexus energy, our will, what it is that we are naming, claiming, demanding, commanding, and like, again, no apologies. Such auspicious frequency for us to literally come into our full selves, our best version, our best vision, and putting it completely out there. Like what? Like what? They gonna say what they gonna say anyway. And at the end of the day, the more you do, the more haters you're gonna have. That's what it's supposed to be. That's the math. So let them hate, because that just means you're doing more. So do the more and more in store. Ashe. So if you would like a donation-based speed read, Cash App is at the top. Anything you can share or spare, much appreciated. The value of the speed read is $11.11. However, if you send a minimum of $5.55, then you get entered into the draw to win a free reading with me, which will be drawn tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 1st. So we will draw the June winners. And the June winner, I should say, the June winner, I'll draw tomorrow. See you, Miss Nicole. All good. We'll be here. And then we'll start for July. So this is your last chance to get in for the June winner, to see if you're tapping in to see if you're the June winner, which I will draw tomorrow. But if you would like to get on the list, then give me the Leo sign, the Leo emoji. Let me see your lion in the comments. And my mommy is here, and she was on the call with us too in the Zoom room for holding space, and now she's trickled in here too. I love you, mama. Mwah! Thank you. Thank you, mommy. Girl, YK Neen, welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Thank you. L, welcome, welcome. Young Sheldon, welcome. Thank you, Miss. Thank you. Everyone say hi. I always say, everyone say hi to my mommy. And Sister Omi says, hi, mama. I see your lion, T. I see your Leo. Let me see y'all Leo. If you want to tap in. This is, again, like literally no apologies. Like, I'm keeping you awake tonight, mama. I love you. I appreciate you. Yay. Thank you. Did you enjoy the Zoom, mama? I'll call you later if you're still up. I'll call you at 11:12. Yeah, this energy, like for real, no apologies. Like it's a command. It's a soul sovereignty. It's a declaration. It is a decide, declare, decree with no doubt. And this frequency is very, very helpful in more ways than one to really just get you to pitch yourself all the way out there and just be like, this is what I do. This is what I want to do. I want to do this more. So I'm going to put it out there more. And it's just going to work because I said so. That's all. That's all. Mira, welcome. Cynthia, welcome. Thank y'all for being here. We are tapping into Leo and Jupiter. Jupiter in Leo. So solar plexus frequency of literally naming, claiming, demanding, commanding your infinite abundance, your shine, your showing up, your stage, your spotlight. So we're going to tap in to see what it is that you should be leaning more into to really, really put out there with no apology. Something that you may still be playing small about, and not just putting it out there. Okay, so let us begin with prayer. For those, again, who want to join the list, if you would like to get your reading in regards to that, and we're going to tap in for the collective as well after prayer. But if you would like your reading personally, then give me the lion emoji, the lion, in the comments. And let us pray and give thanks to the Creator. And give thanks to the breath of life, Mother, Father, God, angels, ancestors, Orisha, the forces of nature, divine deities of all traditions and light and love that serve humanity for the highest good of all. Thank you for this ability, for this awareness, for this ascension, for this abundance as I tap into the energies and the frequencies of the individuals and the collective in this sacred space this night. Thank you for clear and concise messages, and thank you for overseeing this act of divination in light and love as we tap into the frequency of Jupiter, the fairy godfather of the skies, our protector, our provider, the one that brings prosperity and luck and expansion, tapping into Leo, this constellation that brings us shine and shimmer and showing up and giving ourselves permission to be on the stage, to be in the spotlight, to be confident, and to lead with that confidence. So it is time for us to get the messages that we need to lean into those vibrations so that we can unapologetically show up for ourselves and for others to be our ultimate vision and version. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Give thanks. Give thanks. Welcome, welcome. All right, Mirror, I see your lion. Let me see if there's anybody else that I missed. All right. I've got T and I've got Mirror. Let me know if I'm missing anyone else. If you would like to tap in and let us tap in for the collective. And then I'll read an excerpt from my book to see which cosmic concept is in alignment for us this night. And then we'll go into individual reads. So those again who would like to tap into your message in alignment with Jupiter in Leo for the next year. Very exciting, especially because my Jupiter is in Leo. So I am having my Jupiter return, 12-year cycle. So, okay. I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just, okay. It's time. Manita! Hi, honey. Welcome. We are tapping into Jupiter in Leo. Jupiter is in Leo for the next year. So it is time to shine, and it is time to bring in your purpose and your prosperity. All right. Put yourself all the way out there. So that's what we're tapping into, how to put yourself all the way out there, how to stop playing small, and how to, not care about making people comfortable. They're, at the end of the day, people feel uncomfortable when you shine too bright. It's literally like, oh, my eyes, you're too bright. Yeah, get some shades. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll be all right. They'll be all right. So giving yourself that permission to shine, baby, shine. Such a long day. I hear you. I hear you. We had an awesome time during our holding space, 2 for 2. Thank you for being there yesterday. We were missed today, but we're there Monday to Friday, 9 p.m. So, and then here. So yay. Thank you for being here. Leo lion emoji, if you would like to tap in to how to stop playing small and how to literally name, claim, demand, command this frequency. This Jupiter in Leo frequency. Alex Blanco, welcome. Alicia, welcome. Soccer, welcome. All right, collective message on how we are naming, claiming, demanding, commanding, deciding, declaring, decreeing with no doubt this frequency of Jupiter in Leo to bring in our infinite abundance, our divine protection, provision. Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, love this. Justice. The Justice card. When we tap into what it is that we need to focus on, this is such a word right now. Wow. Because this is like conversations that I've been having. So it's such incredible confirmation. The focus that we need to have right now with this frequency, with Jupiter in Leo, is literally mind your own business. Literally. Mind your own business. And the reason that this is coming through in alignment with the Justice card is because there's so many things that are taking us away from what we are supposed to be doing and focusing on, because as empaths, super empaths, as kind people, we're very aware of what is happening in this world right now. The injustice that is happening in the world right now. The injustice in regards to how we, as heart-centered leaders, are not as abundant as we feel that we should be already at this time, where we're seeing people that unfortunately are not always kind and not heart-centered, and they're the ones winning in many ways. We're seeing how that is happening, and it just feels so wrong. It just feels like it just doesn't make sense. So we end up observing but absorbing that energy, and it takes us actually off the path of what it is that is leading us to our abundance and our prosperity and our purpose. This is the message. Again, mind your own business, literally your business, your investments, your vision, your talent, your gifts, what it is that you should be doing with your time instead of worrying about if they're going to get their time. You know what I'm saying? If they're not going to get their karma, if they're not going to get their justice, if they're not going to get, don't worry about them. Spirit got it. Leave that to spirit. Mind your own business. Build your brand. Focus on what it is that you were supposed to be doing, what you were supposed to be leaving behind, the legacy work. Because when we are too focused on what they are doing, when they're focused on what they're doing, that's how they win. That's how they win. And beyond that, when we are too inundated with other people's karma, we end up absorbing some of it and offsetting some of it because the energy is divided just by giving it attention. Let them stay where they are. It's kind of like the analogy that I just got is standing next to someone that may get struck by lightning. If we know that these people are doing what they're doing and whatever the case is, why would we want to be anywhere in proximity if we know what's coming for them? If we know that Ma'at energy is going to balance things out and we don't have to worry about it and we don't have to inundate ourselves and we don't have to even think about it. Because the more that we think about it, the sword energy is here as well, tapping into the energy of our mindset. If we are minding their business while they're minding their business, we're actually investing in them and their agenda. We are living out what it is that they're implementing. So we need to focus on our high vibrational energy, mind our own business, quite literally, the business of what it is that we are building and branding and putting out for the world to see. So that way, that's the energy and that's what ends up coming into vision and comes into, again, the best version of ourselves. Let spirit do what spirit do. Spirit got that. It is none of our business. And tapping in as well to coming into the naming and the claiming and the demanding and commanding of your frequency through this Jupiter in Leo vibration to give yourself that permission to shine, to take the stage, to be in the spotlight. It's so imperative that we not care what anybody is saying and what anybody is thinking about us. That is also the mind your own business. What people think of you is none of your business. Quite literally. Let them stay where they are. Wait for lightning to strike. You don't want to be anywhere near that. So focus on you. Build your brand, build your business, build yourself, plant your seeds, water your seeds. Do what needs to be done for you. There are only so many hours in the day. And if you were taking some of those hours worrying about them and worrying about if they're going to get justice or when they're going to get justice, then you're taking away from what it is that you are supposed to be doing with that time. And it's also going to lower your vibration, especially if we're thinking about this linear concept of time, waiting for them to get justice. Timing is divine. But if we're talking about the here and the now, and us getting what we want now, we have to be in the here and the now, and we have to be high vibrational in the here and the now. If the now is focusing on them and when they're going to get what's theirs, you're not getting what's yours. If you focus on when they're getting theirs, you are not getting what's yours. So there's that. Get yours. And by doing you and focusing on you and staying high vibrational, and again, tapping into this vibration of Jupiter in Leo. Jupiter is our expansion. Jupiter is our infinite abundance, the fairy godfather of the skies. Jupiter does not let us down, but we have to be where Jupiter is. Be where Jupiter is so that we can experience and receive all of that more in store. Ashe. Collective. Let's get it. It's time. Lisa, miss you too. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Thank y'all for being here. Let's tap into the book and then individual readings. Let me know who is here and would like. Miss Nicole's back. Word up. Thank you for tapping in. You went to the beach on Sunday. I love it. Yay. Did you enjoy? You guys had to have enjoyed. That's awesome. Awesome. Please. I can't wait to see. Yay. Donation-based speed reads. I thank you in advance. Anything you can share or spare. Cash App is at the top. Value of the reading is $11.11. But whatever you can share or spare. And the minimum of $5.55 gets you entered into the draw to win a free reading with me. Today is the last day for June entries. So just saying, if you want to get in for June entry, which I will be drawing tomorrow during the live, then $5.55 or more. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right. All right. All right, all right. If you would like to get on the list, give me a lion emoji in the comments. Yeah, somebody's just talking trash in here, so we can get rid of them. Lion emoji. There it is. Thank you, Lisa. Got you on the list. I got you, Mirror. You're on. I've got T, I've got Mirror, and I've got Lisa now. Water was warm. Oh my gosh. Yay, Manita. That's awesome. That's awesome. T Tavi, I see you. I will put you on the list. Got you, got you. Okay, Miss Nicole, got you, got you. Cupcake 2, got you, got you. Ooh. I do a max of 7. I'm at 6 right now. Let me know. Anybody else? One more. Space for one more. So let's tap into Sacred Soul Simplified first and foremost to get our message from my book. So for those who are joining for the first time, because there's a few of you, them Titavi and Cupcake are new. Welcome, welcome to the Vibe Tribe. This is my book, Sacred Soul Simplified. It's available on Amazon and all of the places that books are sold. It is a purposeful pocket companion to help you elevate your soul and live your purpose. So tapping in. Thank you, T Tabby. It's donation based. The value of the reading is $11.11. So I do appreciate it if you were able to do that. But a minimum of $5.55 gets you entered into a draw to win a free reading with me. Today's the last day for June entries, since I will be drawing for June tomorrow. So whatever you can share, I do appreciate it. Cash App is at the top. Back to Natural, BACKII NATURAL. And yeah, I appreciate it, especially if you're able to do the 1111. Always appreciated. That's the value of the speed read. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So now, bibliomancy style, let's see our message. And if y'all want to get this, y'all should get this because it's everything. And there are journal pages in the back so that you can tap into your soul work and soul inquiries and stuff. I'll be tapping into the book one of these holding space days and stuff too. A lot of things to do. For those who are just joining, if you don't know, we hold space every Monday to Friday at 9 p.m. on Zoom. And then we come into the live at 10 for speed reads. So if anybody's interested in joining us, it's really a come as you are virtual village. We're a cosmic container where we're just here sharing with each other. I may do some rituals, different things, share some alignments with what's happening as above, so below. But it's just a beautiful space, beautiful community. It was our second night tonight. So if you're interested, then go to my website, which is the same, backttonatural.life, BACKIINATURAL.life. Also in my bio, the link is there to get into the website. And then there's a Google form access so that you can register so that you can join us, hopefully tomorrow or Thursday or Friday, or next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or the week after that, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, every Monday to Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 10 p.m. And then we're here. I do have Apple Pay. Thank you, sis. I do. What should I do? I shouldn't put my... If you could DM me or I'll DM you, I can send it to you directly because I shouldn't probably put, because it's by my number, right? So yeah, I probably shouldn't put it right on the live. But I thank you. So yes, if you DM me, I will send you that information. And I'm grateful. Thank you. Alrighty. Let's tap in for our message from Spirit, from Sacred Soul Simplified. Our cosmic concept, roots and fruits. Y'all, so freaking awesome because we were tapping into the strawberry moon. That's what we're tapping into yesterday's frequency as we were in our peak of the strawberry moon. And tonight we did a strawberry ritual during holding space, which I have another strawberry. So maybe I'll do the little strawberry moon ritual if we have time. Probably not, though. We have 6 people on the list. But roots and fruits. Cosmic concept number 15, roots and fruits. I am patient with my hidden roots so I can harvest ripe fruits. Our aspirations are like seeds that we plant and cultivate through our intentions and actions so they can grow. We often have more than one aspiration, so we are constantly planting many seeds simultaneously. But nature knows when it is time for those seeds to come to fruition. Fruition means ripe and ready, so we can enjoy the most succulent version of our desire. Bitter fruits are never as enjoyable, so will always be worth it to allow for the extra time needed to ensure a delectable experience. It is no different for our aspirations, so appreciate the natural order of things that will guarantee the greatest growth. Prioritize patience and perseverance to give your roots the time they need to germinate. The longer the time, the stronger and deeper the roots, which will provide longevity to your manifestation instead of risking it being uprooted as quickly as it came. Once that logic lands, you will start to be grateful for nature's perfect pace, raising your vibration to reflect the timeline you wish to experience. It would also be overwhelming to have everything we've planted ready for harvest all at once, since what has ripened would be at risk of neglect or spoilage. Just as it takes time and diligence to plant and nurture a seed, it takes that same work ethic to sort through and pick what has grown. Let nature take its course and be thankful for the purposeful progression that will make it easier for you to reap everything you have sown. Soul inquiry: what do you feel you have been waiting a long time for? Isn't it worth the wait? Soul work: plant a seedling in a clear glass or pot, nurture and monitor its growth. Align that process and patience to all you are growing. Chakra activations: root, Muladhara, Lam, I am, red, 396 hertz, and the crystal red jasper. Talk about alignment. So on point, because we were just tapping into our fruit and the ripe and the ready in holding space. T, that was the one that you got to, right? When you planted the seed in the glass pot, you did this one. Confirmation. Oh my goodness. So on point. So on point. Jessica, welcome. BJ, what's up, King? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. That was the one, T, right? So dope. So dope. All right, let's go into these readings since there's a few of us on the list. There's space for one more, just in case. One more. And let's tap in for you, T. You are first on the list. So let's tap into your shine and how you have to be unapologetic about it. And like really like, honestly, it's like, let them like be annoyed, like annoy people. Annoy them about how bright and how here I am and how confident and how verbal and how expressive and how showing up you are for yourself and for your gift and for your vision. Annoy them. Like I wish I had the time to be on social media the way that I would be on social media to annoy people. Like, oh my God, she's posting it. Oh my God, she's doing this again. Oh my God, she's like, but I'm doing too many things in real life to like be on the social media like that. But that's how things build, and that's how you put yourself out there, and that's how you grow. You know what I'm saying? So they big mad already. Blind them. Told you, let them get shades. That's a them problem. That's a them problem. So let's see how much of a them problem it is. All right. Falcon, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. All right. Let's see how much of a them problem. Ooh, girl. Them problem. The Emperor. This has come up for you before, so it's such confirmation because of the balance you have in divine masculine and divine feminine, and how the divine masculine in many ways is where you have to kind of lead from in terms of action. You do need to tap into divine feminine for the receiving mode, and you're doing that. But in terms of like getting ish done and showing up and showing out, and like it is divine masculine, it is drive, it is like making things happen, making things move, bringing things into fruition. The powerful thing about this card in this deck, and it's the only deck that I've seen where the Emperor is holding the child. The Empress always comes through pregnant. But then when the Emperor comes in the number 4 card, again, number 4, the number of stability, and we're tapping into Jupiter vibration right here, like so on point, right? The holding the child is the Emperor literally holding the manifestation in form and experience. It is the already that we were talking about in the Zoom tonight. The already, bringing it into form and experience. It is not an idea anymore. It's not gestation anymore, right? When the Empress is pregnant, that baby is still in gestation. It's the seed still under the surface. It's the roots still growing, still forming, still incubating. When baby is here and arrives, is on the Emperor's lap, it is here, it is now, it is already. That is what you are tapping into. And for you to receive the here and the already and the now is to be unapologetic, to be in your authority, to stand your ground, to be solid, to be stable, and to not feel like you're too aggressive or you're too whatever. Again, they say, whatever they say, let them say. If you're gentle, they're going to say something. If you're rough, they're going to say something. If you're whatever, they're going to find something to say, especially to the Black girl. They're always going to say something to the Black girl. Let's keep it real. So let them say, let them talk, and you just do. And you just do. Okay? Tandika, welcome. Dark Skin Papi, welcome. DraftKings, welcome. John, welcome. Babalao, welcome. Thank y'all for being here. That was for you, T. Confirmation with everything that's happening and your business and everything. All of like, make it happen. This is like drive. Vroom, vroom. San, welcome. You're welcome, T. Yay. Mira, you're up. Ready? For your card? I see you saying for your card. What do you mean? What's happening? Are you ready for your card? One spot left, indeed. Leo lion emoji. We're tapping into Jupiter in Leo. Shine, baby, shine. No more excuses. If you want that money, if you want that abundance, if you want that bag, if you want all of the things, you better show up. You better show up and show out. You better be under that spotlight. You better let them see you. Unapologetically. That's what's up. Okay, all right. Mira, let me know if you're here and ready for your card. Ty, welcome. Thank you for being here. All right. I see you, Mira. I think you're still here. I'm not sure if there's delays ever. So sometimes it pops up saying invite Mira to join as a guest. I just saw that, but I don't know if that means you're still here. So I do prefer if you can just put a little something in the comments, a little emoji, or just say you're here or something, so I can tap in to your energy and get your card more effectively. Rhino, welcome. Thank you. Lisa, you are on deck. And T Tavi, you are after that. So let me know if y'all are here. And Mira, if you had to go, I might keep it moving. I just, again, don't want to go into a reading if you're not here. All right, Lisa's here. Awesome. Tavi, let me know if you're here still. Mira, let me know if you're here, or I can do you afterwards and go to Lisa. Just want to make sure you're here before I tap into your reading. Thanks, Spirit. All right, I'm going to go with Lisa for now. All right, cool. Thank you, Tavi. Awesome. Here and sent DM. I so appreciate you. And hope you followed me. I'll follow you back. Thanks for the follow if you did. All right, Lisa. All right, Lisa. Planting a new abundant seed during this very, very auspicious, abundant time with the Page of Pentacles. This is earth-bending energy. It's what I was also talking about during the Zoom tonight. and how matter matters, and that we are here on earth, and the resources is the land, the resources is the gold, it's the grounding, it's the jewels, it's the gems, more than the money, more than the crypto, more than any of these things that are illusions and that the matrix is building and trying to have more value than the matter that matters, than the earthly realm. Because at the end of the day, even when it comes to the money, when they say money doesn't grow on trees, it literally grows on trees. It is paper, it is cotton, and it still comes from the earth. Without the earth, without the seeds, without the soil to plant our seeds in, we wouldn't be eating in more ways than one. So tapping into your abundance is literally in the seeds that you are planting. Not necessarily tangibly, like I'm a gardener and I'm tangibly planting seeds and so grateful for how it mirrors it, but it's in regards to your aspirations and your vision and your studies and, you know, everything that you're trying to do and doing, not just trying to do, everything that you are tangibly doing to bring something into form and experience, to bring in the version and the vision, your best vision, your best version. So it's again about having a childlike exuberance. You're very inspired by your children. The page taps into children energy or just youthful, you know, again, like kind of a joie de vivre about what it is that you're planting. There's some moments that you're going to be stressed and all of those things, but always take it back to the why. The why is your passion for what it is that you're doing and your children and the legacy, the life that you want to give them here and now already, and what you want to leave for them in regards to legacy. Let that be what inspires you with every seed that you are conceiving. My device is heating up. Why? Oh my goodness. It is, and it's not even charging. That's very weird. Y'all, this energy is something. My phone is heating up to the point where I got a notification on my thing telling me my phone is heating up. Guys, if this thing shuts down, the energy is real, and everybody's message is to like tap into this and make this shit happen. It is not a joke. There is absolutely no reason for my phone to be heating up right now. I'm on do not disturb. I'm at 64% in regards to my battery. It's not charging. That's really quite something. That's never happened before. That has never happened before. We're tapping into Leo energy, the sun. We're talking about the year of the sun and the frequency that is tapping in right now with Jupiter in Leo. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. TikTok is using something because my phone been heating up while on lives too. Something. Well, Lisa, confirmation for you and for all of us in regards to the seeds that we're planting, the legacy that we're leaving for our children, for the world, for the future, for expansion. Jupiter is the fairy godfather of the sky. So it's literally like, Daddy, I want, okay. Name it, claim it, demand it, command it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're the princess and you're the prince, you're not begging your dad. You're asking and it is given. That's the frequency. Ask and it is given. And do the work and shine and show up and give yourself that spotlight treatment. Let them see you. And it is done. That part. DJ Hassan Shabazz, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. Mira, let me know if you're here. T Tavi, I'm going to tap in for you because I know you're here. You are welcome. Let me go quicker just in case so y'all could get your readings before something happened with this phone. Because seriously, why my phone is so hot right now. This has never happened before. Guys, this energy is real. And again, like my Jupiter is in Leo, so I'm having my Jupiter return. So I'm feel like this thing is like major expansion, and it is literally reflecting in form and experience right now. It's hot. Shit is hot. Literally. It's hot. Wow, K9 with the fire emoji comes through right on time, tapping into the hot. Tavonia, I absolutely can. Thank you. Am I saying it right? Tavonia. Give me a 1 if it's Tavonia. Give me a 2 if it's Tavania. Or if I'm wrong completely, give me a 3 and then I'll try another option. 2, Tavania. Awesome. Then you're up, Tavania. Let's tap in for you. That shine, baby, shine. No apologies. Heat it up. The heat is on. It's on the street. That's what's up. Leo vibrations. Solar plexus. The fire. Our will. While this phone is like heating up. They're doing something in background. Yeah, I don't know. It's really something. But again, the CERN thing, which I will not get into, but the CERN thing, Tavania, you've got the Five of Wands. When people normally see this Five of Wands, they think about conflict and hardships. Every time I see the Five of Wands, Spirit tells me it's training. It is training. And it is training for your creativity being put out there for people that ultimately are going to pick it apart. They're always going to have something to say. And usually the ones that are closest to you, and usually the ones that are not doing anything, but want to have some criticism or some suggestion for you after your shit is done. It's like, you weren't here when I was building it and now it's here and you have something to say about it. Get used to it, because the more that you put your creativity out for people to see, the more they're going to have an opinion. And the more they are not doing something creative and living their own best life, the more they're going to have to say about it, because they're going to want to keep you small. They're going to want to make you doubt yourself. They're going to want you to stay in your lane. And this is a word. Stay in your lane. This is a message for you. This is a message for a collective. If you have multiple gifts, who says and what lane are you supposed to stay in? Who decides your lane? If God gave you, if Spirit gave you multiple gifts, and it's just about you discerning and prioritizing, who else gets to decide what your lane is and which one you should stay in? If you are good at art, if you are good at singing, if you are good at dancing, if you are good at cooking, then you are supposed to do all of it. And you just have to divide your time accordingly. It's part of the training. It's part of the change. The number 5 brings in the change. Our wands is about creativity. This is literally what it's all about. We got the whole freeway. Facts. So don't let anyone put you in any lane, in any box. Don't let anyone try to tell you you're doing too much, that you're, like they say, jack of all trades, master of none. Maybe you, maybe you can't handle all your gifts. Don't talk about me. I got this. I got this, because Spirit gave it to me. The vision that you have and the version that you are meant to be is yours. Spirit gave it to you. You cannot expect anybody else to see it. And the craziest part is that they do in many ways see it. And the more they see it, the more they're going to try to quell you, the more they're going to try to dim that light. So prepare yourself for the battle, which is again the training, because if you can't handle it on this scale, John and I were talking about that last night. I was like, listen, if what we're trying to manifest is what we're trying to manifest. What we're dealing with now is small beans in comparison to what it is that we say we want and to be able to experience. So if we can't handle the day-to-day and the things on our to-do list and the discipline and the devotion and the consistency and the things that are required to bring into form and experience the vision that we have, confirmation, then we can't ask for that more. If we can't handle this, we are not going to be able to handle when that bag is actually here and when we're actually facilitating for a village and for a bigger community, and the amount of paperwork that we're going to have to do when we come into what we coming into. So this is part of the training for the shine, for the spotlight, for all of the more in store that is meant. Practice now all of the details with grace, with gratitude. Because if you tell Spirit that you can't handle and it's too much for you now, there's no way that you're going to get the more. You got this. We got this. Okay? Tavania, you got it? You got it? Let's get it. You got to get it to get it. Like, you get it? Do you get it when I say that? You got to get it to get it. All right. Word up. Cool. She got it. Word up. Miss Nicole, you are up. Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks. Ashe. You ready, Miss Nicole? Cupcake, are you still here? Let me know you are on deck. All right, Miss Nicole is here. Cupcake, let me know if you're still here. Just give me a little something in the comments, please and thank you. All right, tapping in for Miss Nicole. Thank you, Spirit. I am loving this for you, Miss Nicole. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is your cup runneth over. Ace of Cups is pouring where you are watered. Ace of Cups is peace and prosperity and flow and floating. And even when things get a little bit drowning feeling, just lean back and remember that you can float. And that Spirit is going to take you out and take you out, meaning out of the turmoil or the whatever it is, because you are in the surrender. You are in the vulnerability. You are in the trust. And it is trust and be trusted. Trust yourself so that other people can trust you for whatever it is that you're putting out there in terms of products, in terms of services, in terms of who you are in this mega, mega shine that is never too late. Never too late. We come into our gifts when we are supposed to, and it's always more. And when we tap into our older years, like from 40s up, and let alone elder, like there's a wisdom that you have now at the end of the day that you could not have given to somebody 10 years ago, 5 years ago. You can only give that now. You can only share that now. It is through the time. It is through the understanding of self-love and pouring into yourself, and the times that you didn't. There's things when they say, like, what would you tell your 20-year-old version or your 30-year-old version, or giving advice to all of that is the lived experience. So more life is more life. More life is more lived. You know what I'm saying? So you've done that. You're doing that. Be unapologetic in regards to all of the ins and the outs, the ups and the downs, the good, the bad, the ugly that has brought you to who you are right now, because it makes you more approachable, more accessible, more credible for the people that do need from you what they are going to need from you, and that you are definitely putting yourself more out there on social media, all of the things. Time to take it up a notch. Time to take it up a notch, and no hesitation and no doubt and no feeling of, am I ready, or whatever it is, all of the, again, the imposter syndrome and the doubts and the things that come through, or that we feel like we need to know everything before we say something. You just need to know what you know right now, right here, right now. You just have to believe, because anything that we believe started off with somebody's belief, and we've decided to take it in, or society has inundated us or conditioned us to believe it. So why don't we just start our own beliefs if it feels good to our soul, and then spread that and share that? People will take it or they'll leave it, the same way that we've taken or left somebody else's belief and made it our own. Make up your mind. Decide, declare, decree with no doubt. And it starts with the heart. Always start with the heart. If it feels good, it's good. If it feels bad, it's bad. It's very simple. We just complicate it. So dive in to this peace. Dive into this prosperity. Dive into this shine, this showing up. Wow. Confirmation. I don't know if you heard that, like, very piercing siren that just came through. You got this, Miss Nicole. Time to take it up a notch. Put yourself out there more, and don't think that you need to be any more ready than you are. It is yours now, already. Okay? Already. Ashe, you're welcome. You're welcome. Mirror, you're back. Oh, that's right. All right, Mirror, I see you now. Cupcake, are you still here? You will be next if you are. All right, Mirror, let's tap in for you. Six of Swords, moving from choppy waters to calmer waters. Do you believe it? Do you believe that things are easier now, not getting easier? We're not talking about anything to come anymore. We have to name, claim everything right here, right now. Lie to you until it becomes true. even if it is not reflecting in the bank account, in the favor, in the form, in the experience. You decide, you declare, you decree with no doubt that it is now, and then be in the now to receive the now. Things are moving, things are arriving, things are here already. So whatever you can even think about that you've dealt with in the past in regards to choppy waters, recognize the still that you are experiencing now. So even if there's still some stuff that you're sifting through, focus on the fact that you've come through. Focus on what you have come through and where you are now, because then the rest of the abundance is inevitable. It's not possible anymore. It's inevitable. So when you tap into that alignment, ultimately, that's where it's going to lead, is the more in store. Allow yourself to shine. Give yourself that permission. Do not question it. And just name, claim, demand, command what it is that you are, who it is that you are, and allow yourself to shine and let everybody see it. Let everybody see it. You've conquered so much. It's not going to change now. It's just going to get more. It's just going to be better. Ashe? Give thanks. Dravion Jones, welcome. Jerzus, welcome. Thank you for joining. You're welcome. I don't think Cupcake is here anymore. Wow, I went through those readings and it's still not even 11. Awesome. Spirit did still say that I have to stop at 7 though, so that's gonna be interesting. But maybe we could do the strawberry. And for those who are, I'll see who's here, because if you were on the Zoom, then I don't have to do it. You're welcome. Anyone else? I think Cupcake is no longer here. But if anyone else would like, I have space for one more still. Well, technically 2 more. That's right, because Cupcake is not here. So if anyone else would like to tap in on this shiny shine that you got to name, claim, demand, command with our Jupiter, our awesome big bold Jupiter in Leo. Dre the universe, welcome. Thank you for joining. Leo emoji, lion emoji in the comments if you would like to tap into your shine and how to be so unapologetic. Oh my God. Like, let them be mad. Let them get sick of you. Like, I'm gonna be like, yo, they about to get sick of me. Because, part of the counter thing that we have is like, I don't want to, annoy anyone. I don't want to, for the people to feel like, oh, who do you think you are? I know who I am. It's not a think. I know who I am. And just like be unapologetic about it. Okay. Caitlin, welcome. 2 spots left. Indeed. Let me know. Lion emoji in the comments. And I have to go kill a bug. Give me a second. I always have my window open so I get little bugs. We got it. I'm sorry, but I told you guys don't come in my room. I'm sorry. Okay, I got it, guys. It was just a little... See, and I don't like to... It was a beetle, and beetles are scarab energy and rebirth and all of the things, so I always get the message, but then, guys, you can't come in my room, because then they tick around the light and stuff. I had to do it. I'm sorry. I do talk to them, though. I talk to them and tell them, don't come inside the room. Okay? There's a hole outside. You have a whole wilderness. Don't come in the house, but especially don't come in my room. But anyways, I'm sorry you guys had to kind of see that. I'm glad you didn't have to see it. I feel bad. I genuinely do. But anyways. Anyone else? Let me know if you want your reading on your shimmer, shine. Rax, welcome. Vape Star, welcome. It says inactivity. What do you mean I have inactivity on my live? Guys, get it together. The TikToker. Let me fill my phone. At least it didn't shut down on us. Captain Crunch, welcome. Thank you for joining. Tapping into some speed reads in alignment with Jupiter in Leo. I'm having my Jupiter return. Oh my God. And it's so interesting because I'm learning more about the whole astrology thing. And when Jupiter was in Taurus 2 years ago, 2023 to 2024, I thought that was my Jupiter return when Jupiter is in your sun sign, but it's not. The return is when Jupiter is where it was when you were born, and Jupiter was in Leo when I was born. So I'm having my Jupiter return for real actually now. It was my emerald year, so it's a different thing than the Jupiter return. Your emerald year is when Jupiter is in your sun sign, but Jupiter return is like mega to claim your abundance. So I'm like, yes. And so much is like lining up in regards to that. So this is like kind of a major, major cherry on the vegan cheesecake. Like seriously, I'm grateful. Like super, super grateful. Wiggy's official, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. So I think everyone that's still here was on the Zoom. So I don't have to do the strawberry ritual. But just as a reminder, strawberries have their seeds on the outside, and there are a plethora of seeds. Align each seed with your blessings. Align each seed with the alignment that you can have it all, and on the outside. Bring everything, the manifestations that are internal, it is time to bring them outward. It is time to bring them on the outside. You are planting seeds. You are plucking weeds. You are bringing in abundance with this frequency, Jupiter in Leo. It is time to bring your seeds out for everyone to see. It is time. The seeds have been opening up and growing under the surface, and the roots have been growing, and then the sprout. And then the sprout. But when your seeds are on the outside, listen, Ashe. And blessings, strawberry moon blessings. Every seed is a blessing. That is how much. And bring your manifestations on the outside. It is time. It is time. Put it out there. It's up to you. It's up to you. We're here saying we're waiting for things. No more waiting. We're tapping into right here, right now, already. Okay? Ashe. Ashe. I got a mission cleared onto the next level. I don't even know what thing I'm doing. Okay, but thank you, TikTok. Empress Effect, what up, Asante? Welcome. Foodie Boy, Unknown Unicorn, welcome. Emily. Hey, Britt. Welcome. Thank you for my roses, Asante. I hope y'all are getting my messages about holding space because I know you're on the email list. Whoever's not on my email list, please do let me know or send me your email so I can invite you to Holding Space, because we gather on Zoom now every Monday to Friday at 9 p.m. right before the live, and 2 for 2 magical, beautiful vibes. And I'd love to have you. I would love to have you. It's 11 o'clock. I still have space for 2. So if anybody would like to tap in to Jupiter in Leo frequency and how you are supposed to allow yourself to shine with no apology, name and claim like mega confidence and everything that you are meant to be in the spotlight for, that's what we're tapping into tonight. Lion emoji in the comments. Space for 2 more if you would like me to tap in for you. Lion emoji, and Cash App is at the top. Anything that you can share or spare is much appreciated. Value of the speed read is $11.11, but a minimum of $5.55 gets you entered into a draw to win a free reading with me, which is 44 minutes and $88 value. And tonight is actually the last night for the June draw, which I will be choosing the winner tomorrow during the live. So, Asante, I see you. Let's tap in. Let's tap in for you and your shine, baby, shine. Thank you, Spirit. Sis, where you going? Where you going? The Chariot. You are on the move. You are on the move, and sometimes you're just kind of wondering which way you should go. The direction, there's multiple directions, multiple options that you have. And this is a download that just came through before you got in. I'm not sure if you heard it, but when they say jack of all trades and a master of none, they try to kind of put us in boxes when they tell us to stay in a lane or pick a lane, and you know, you're doing too much, and like, well, which one is it? Are you a reader, or are you a this, or are you a that? I'm everything. I'm all of the things. And if God gave me all of these gifts, then there's a reason for it, and I'm supposed to practice them. Sometimes when you are in two minds and trying to figure out which way you should go, it's about taking a little bit of time for both. Taking a little bit of time for both, because if you feel like you have to put one down, but it doesn't feel natural and it's more about what other people are saying, then that's not you living your purpose. You have multiple gifts. You are good at many things. You are supposed to practice all of those things to get better at those things. And it's going to help you prioritize. It's going to help you allocate your time effectively. They say 10,000 hours of something makes you a master at it. So ultimately, you're supposed to put as much time as possible into the things that you love. When we tap into manifesting and wanting to bring the things in the here and the now and the already, the surest, quickest way to do that is the here and the now and the already, doing the things that you want here and now already. It's very simple. We're just so inundated with yesterday and tomorrow that we are not in the now and just doing what we want. And yes, of course, sometimes we can't always do what we want. But this is why it's important to know what the contrasts are, because the contrasts at the end of the day help us define our preferences. And when you're aware of your preference, make more time for it, even if you have to give some time to what you don't want to do, because it's going to start to balance itself out. You're going to start to get a lot more clear in terms of the direction, and it's going to bring you travel. It's going to bring you different places, even if it's not physically yet bringing you to other places and other lands. You're going to start to get connection with people so that things are already in place and in position to be able to go, oh, I met that person in Hawaii. Oh, I connected with that person. And the relationship is already established to make the travel and the journey that much quicker and more tangible. If you drive, I always tap into this in regards to the Chariot. Make sure that your car is in full optimal condition at all times. Timing belt, your brakes, making sure your gas is always like at minimum quarter tank. These kinds of things to make sure you're being super, super diligent in regards to your actual Chariot, to your point A to point B. Also be very aware of any direction that you get from external sources and intuitively. If Spirit says turn left when you usually go right, you better turn left. You know what I'm saying? Like, be in alignment with your intuition. And also when people are trying to direct you, be in alignment with your intuition to know, nah, I'm going to do it this way because this is what feels right to me, even if there's going to be potential conflict if you don't do it their way. People will call you selfish for doing what you want, when ironically, the reason that they're calling you selfish is because you're not doing what they want. Make that make sense. You know what I'm saying? So do you follow your direction, follow your heart, and wherever it takes you, just try to be more, strategic, in alignment, allocating the time accordingly. Even if it's just an hour a day for that one hobby that you know that you love, give it the time. Because again, the more you take time to do what you love, the more you're actually going to come into alignment with your abundance. Ashe? Exactly. Indeed. Word up. Basilio, welcome. Thank you for joining. Dalvina, welcome. Flora, welcome. It's 11:05, and I do have space for one more. If anybody would like, let me know. If not, that's good. That's it. That's how you've always felt. Confirmation. Got it. Do you, girl. Do you. There's a lot of things that you do and that you're supposed to do. Ashe. Ashe. And, similarly, there's so many things that I can't even keep up sometimes, especially in terms of posting it. Like, I don't remember the last time I posted an art piece, for example. Maybe it was like a week or two ago. I have a single out. I have not promoted this song, like, in months. And I'm doing the readings and I'm doing videos and whatever, but I'm doing real life. I'm gardening all day. Like, I'm doing real life. You know what I'm saying? And that is part of the joy and part of the bliss and what's going to bring the social media team to handle the stuff that I don't want to handle, to have the camera crew following my to-dos. You know what I'm saying? And all right, guys, these are my favorite clips. Edit that. Great. Thank you. Like, that's what I'm manifesting straight up. I don't want to do this stuff anymore. The social media, I don't want to do it anymore. I want to do life and let them document it and put it out there. That's what's up. So we got to keep doing what we actually love to do to bring all of those things into form and experience. That's the math. That's the math, and the math's got a math. You know, the math's got a math. Dalvina, welcome. Jarisa, welcome. ATX. Absolutely, sis. Indeed. And Empress Effect is a beautiful reader in her own right, so y'all follow along. I always share the wealth. There is enough. There is enough. There is enough. There is more than enough to go around. So I will always give love to fellow readers in my space, and honored, always extra honored when a reader chooses me to read for them. So thank you. Because I pull a card and you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could be bullshitting and be like, what? So I appreciate your trust very, very much. Shay. All right. Aw, takes one to know one, sis. One of one. Takes one to know one. Facts. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, y'all. Is that it? Am I going to go now? I think that was it then for readings. So I will dip out. And I'm going to pull a card for myself at this frequency, especially as I'm in my Jupiter return. And I'm going to start to dig in so deep with what it all means for me and how to just let this energy really, really work for me, you know, because it's time. Yo, it's time. And I keep saying it couldn't have happened before now. It couldn't have happened before now. It couldn't have happened before now. And it's facts. Confirmation. I have so been enjoying the strawberry moon. I've been eating strawberries under this strawberry moon. Faction for real. You're in your Saturn. I'm in my Jupiter return officially today. This is like everything. But Saturn return is major. And it's really going to bring you like responsibility and discipline and strategy and, you know, really coming into alignment with the ducks in a row. The ducks in a row. So work it, girl. Work it. Absolutely. It's going to help you skyrocket. Big time. Big time. All right, y'all. Ciara, welcome. Nonos, welcome. Priv, welcome. Grateful, grateful. Sending love and infinite abundance. And again, for those who want to join Holding Space, you can't miss it on my page. Y'all can't miss it. But back to natural.life to register. There's a Google form on there so I can get your email and get you the Zoom link. So do that. Do that. And I hope to see you, if not tomorrow, any day this week. Finish your waist beads and start during today's Holding Space. Awesome. I was blessed with holding space while we were holding space. I love that. That's awesome, T. Send me a pic. I want to see. I want to see. I got mine too. I got mine on. My daughter's, when she got her period, I did a whole ceremony for her and stuff for coming of age. And one of the rites of passage was her getting her first set of waist beads. I make them myself as well with crystals and Nazar and stuff and little charms and things. So she got her first set of waist beads. And she was very excited about that. It's 11/11. 11/11 blessings to you. I am grateful for community and how this is like rolling in. This is the vibes, you know, it's everything. It's everything. So thank y'all. I appreciate you. I love you. And I will see you tomorrow, hopefully, on the Zoom and then here on the TikTok. And I'm going to, my phone's still a little hot, actually. So I'm going to give my phone a little break. Give my phone a little break. Maybe put it in the fridge or something. I love y'all. Mwah. Night, night. See you tomorrow. Mwah. Night, night.